Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'll be talking about Instagram makeup looks that have been really inspiring me lately. I got this idea from Lauren May Beauty. She is a fellow YouTube creator and I absolutely love her videos. If you haven't checked her out already, please do so. I'll put her channel down below. But about 3 months ago she came out with a video titled Instagram Makeup That Inspires Me. And I saw that video I think when she posted it and I was really interested in it. And then today I decided to basically do my own version of that very same video. I don't know about you, but I honestly find that I can get so much inspiration from makeup accounts on Instagram, particularly really small and really niche makeup accounts, because I think that so many of the larger Instagram influencers fail to be as unique and as avant-garde as I would like, because I think it's really easy, I think, to stay in like a box that you're very comfortable in when it comes to makeup. And I don't know about you, but I always try and push myself to go beyond that box and to really expand and to really do things that I'm not necessarily always 100% comfortable with when it comes to my makeup. And I make it a point to follow people that really inspire me to go out of my comfort zone creatively and to really just work with and always to sort of like think about how to use makeup to create new and interesting works of art. And I want to take this moment to show you guys a certain folder on my Instagram that I like to call Simply Art. And in that folder, I literally have a whole bunch of interesting makeup looks that I get from my feed that really inspire me to create more. So I'm going to be sharing that folder with you guys today. I'm going to be sharing with you a few key looks that have really been motivating me and inspiring me lately. And by the way, all these accounts that I'll be mentioning will be linked down below if you guys are interested in checking them out. But without further ado, let's just get into the beautiful makeup looks that I'm about to show you today. I personally love finding new and interesting people on Instagram, and I found this artist by the name of Lily Teal on Instagram, and they recently released this makeup look right here. And for me personally, this makeup look epitomizes so many things that I really want to emulate in my makeup style moving forward at the moment. I mean, I love a lot of like really just harsh lines and a lot of structure in makeup looks. I feel like it's so interesting seeing blush and seeing like pink be used so liberally in this makeup look. I especially absolutely love this eye look so much. It looks absolutely gorgeous. And this entire makeup look just brought me so much inspiration and I just really liked this look. Similarly, I was also really inspired by the combination of greens and purples in this other artist's makeup look right here. This artist goes by the name Ego Friendly, except instead of the O in Ego, they have a 0. I'll put their account down below, but this particular makeup look just gave me so much inspiration because, like I said, I was really into the combination of pinks and greens, and that sort of mindset kind of inspired me to create this look today. But I was looking at this and I was just obsessed with A, how much color she used, and B, the juxtaposition between structure and theatrical elements within this look. I mean, there are like green eyebrows for crying out loud, and the lashes on the lower lash line are so incredibly dramatic, and this entire look reminds me of like a Barbie doll gone absolutely beautifully wild. And this particular look, I really do like those combination of colors, and I think that this entire picture just fueled me a lot when it came to inspiring my makeup. This picture actually fascinates me so much because number one, I love the makeup, and number two, I absolutely love the photography. I come from a photography background. You may or may not know this, but I do photography as well as makeup, and for me, whenever I see a look like this, I am absolutely fascinated by the photography of it because I really love how it just adds to the entire picture so interestingly. That being said, I love the addition of the crystals in here. I love the glossy, sort of colorful look of the eyeshadow. This particular makeup account, Wednesday_Floyd, is absolutely breathtaking for me. And this account has been giving me so much motivation to really experiment with my style and with my looks. This next photo is another example of, yes, the combination of pink, blue, and green, and also the utilization of neon colors in makeup. And I just love it so much. I think that this look really is so inspiring for me. I love the glossy nature of it. And I mean, I think it's amazing. Like, I love this look so much. I think that this is just an example of a makeup look that is very avant-garde, very editorial, and thus one that I really do enjoy. Last but not least, I also want to mention this particular one right here. This photograph is absolutely amazing and has really been inspiring me, especially to use more blue in my waterline when it comes to eyeliner. Again, I'm also drawn to this image because of the photography and like the style that was used to take this particular image. You guys have been seeing me use a lot of blues lately, and I have really been inspired to use a particularly vivid blues such as this, and seeing images like this particular one really just inspires me and motivates me to use a lot of blue in makeup. This next photo right here is from the makeup account dashataivas, and I will put, of course, the information down below. I'm probably really butchering a lot of these pronunciations, but I was like just really drawn to this particular look and to a lot of the other looks that you're about to see throughout this video because of the juxtaposition between nature sort of elements and really bright, sorry, my phone just fell down. I was really drawn to this because she has like this really avant-garde editorial makeup look, of course, but especially because of the utilization of nature versus makeup. I, for one, have really been drawn to like being inspired by nature, being inspired by insects and flowers, and this combines flowers and makeup in such a beautiful way. I absolutely loved this particular look. Another Instagram artist that I was really inspired by was the artist Adorasova, and they posted this image right here, and again, I am just really inspired, not so much by the makeup in this look, but I'm more inspired by the actual image as a whole. Again, I've really been drawn to neons lately. I've really been inspired by really bright and vivid colors used in a relatively minimal way. And this is yet another image that really brought forth that typical brand of inspiration within me. This is another really glossy, really just bright, colorful, editorial avant-garde makeup look that I absolutely love. This is from the artist gloopmakeup. I have been constantly inspired by the looks that this artist puts out on Instagram all the time. I mean, so much of this artist's work is really out there, really avant-garde, really messy, colorful, glossy, and I live for that. I think that I'm constantly trying to push myself to use weird and different color combinations, and looking at an image such as this using the colors pink, blue, white, and just creating a look that is not necessarily conventionally beautiful. I don't know, but this look, like this entire image really just motivates me and kind of inspires me to just work with like different lines and different colors in this way, and I mean, I just love it. I have particularly been interested in using colors in my inner corner that are not necessarily highlight shades, but are on the contrary darker or even really bright colors. Ivy Kungu executes this rather excellently, and I particularly really enjoyed this look right here. There are so many like muted colors in here, but what really struck me is that the inner corner highlight was, in a sense, not necessarily any kind of conventional inner corner highlight color, but rather a really just beautiful kind of like army green shadow that was just pressed on the inner corner that I think created an absolutely beautiful effect. I did something similar with this look right here today, but I did go for like a really bright and neon kind of green instead. And like I said before, I was really inspired by pink and green in this particular look. But seeing this just is really interesting to me as well, because I really do want to experiment and work with using other colors in my inner corner besides the typical reflective highlight shade, if that makes any sense. Another example of an image that employs brilliant use of color was from the artist marinafmaquiagens, and I saw this, and this has so many things in it that I absolutely love. Number one, I love that application of that color on the cheek. It's just so avant-garde and so lovely. Also, what I really enjoyed was the silhouette of the eyeshadow. If you are not familiar with like my weird terminology, when I say silhouette of eyeshadow, I mean like relative shape and just outline of the shadow in general. I'm talking about the shape of the eyeshadow and how it looks on the eye. And for me, I'm looking at this like really just like structured but kind of soft and diffused winged kind of look, and this really inspires me and I really like this a lot. I also really like the application of color in this really messy and kind of haphazard way. This entire look really inspires me and I absolutely love it. And I really do see myself trying to encourage myself to use more unconventional eyeshadow shapes in my looks. You guys know how much I absolutely adore glitter and shine, and this look by the artist stella.s.makeup just is beautiful to me, and I definitely want to maybe use some black eyeshadow or black liner combined with really chunky glitter in some of my future looks, because seeing this, like seeing how messy and yet still how structured it is, it's just really inspiring to me. And I know I've probably said inspiring or inspired or inspires in this video like 500,000 times, but seriously, like all these like looks just motivate me so much. And yeah, like this is just one of the looks that I absolutely love. This is another example of a beautiful look created with makeup and elements of nature. This artist, makeup is art underscore X, just released this makeup look right here. It was like this really just bright eyeshadow with a little bit of black liquid liner from what I can tell, and then they just pressed on these like just flowers onto the eye, and I just love that. I don't know if I can necessarily bring myself to work with like actual flowers on my eyes just yet, but somehow like this kind of color combination, this really wonderful sense of avant-garde, like the way the eyebrow hairs have been brushed in this like really haphazard way. All of these elements just combined to create a makeup look that really just drew me and that I just had to save in this folder. Another look that I absolutely loved was this one right here. I was just drawn to the application of orange and blue eyeshadow in this, along with the utilization of like really beautiful like shimmery sparkles and crystals and those stars, and especially those really dramatic false lashes. I love this. This particular look was created by Carlene's art, and I mean, I think that this color combination is absolutely lovely. I was looking at this image and I was absolutely in love with its simplicity. Likewise, I was also really just drawn to the texture and the combination of color in this. This is like a very simple but very striking look. I love how they used the graphic shape of the black, but at the same time, they just used like this dash of like white eyeliner, and then they just combined that with like this really beautiful like shimmery glittery turquoise. I love this look so much. I don't know if I can actually do this on myself, because I feel like I'm not that great at makeup, but like this type of look, I mean, I really do like how simple it is and yet still how striking it is. I really do like these elements. I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but the artist that created this goes by the handle raincornelius. Highly recommend checking her out. Her looks in general tend to be very simple, but again, very striking and very kind of unique at the same time. Like I said before, I was really drawn recently to looks that had elements of like really bright neon colors in it, as well as the combination between pink and green. And this look by the artist Apropos Makeup really just drew me so much because, again, I love the bright, vivid nature of these neons. I love the combination of pink and green. I also really do like the rather vivid blush, and I like how they combined this entire look with a rather intense red lip. But most of all, again, what drew me to this look was the combination of pink and green, coupled with the addition of the orange and yellow as well. I feel like this entire look just really spoke to me, which is of course why I wanted to save it in this folder. So that is pretty much it for all the images that I have saved in my Instagram art folder, if you will. I mean, let me know if you guys want to see more makeup looks or more videos such as this on my channel. I am constantly just going through this folder and I'm taking things out and I'm putting things back in because I feel like all the time I'm just motivated and inspired by so many different things and so many different people and so many different makeup looks, and I tend to look for different specific things at different times. Like, for example, at the moment I'm really inspired by nature combined with makeup, and I'm also really inspired by the combination of pink and green as well as neons. That's what really was drawing my attention whenever I was looking at Instagram lately. But who knows, maybe next time this will be a completely different kind of video. But I do really hope that you guys will check out some of these individuals. I'll put their Instagram handles, and I'll also do my best to put the links to the actual images that I showed you guys in this particular video today. But let me know what you think of these artists. Let me know what you think of these looks. I hope you guys were able to get a good sense of what I'm inspired by currently when it comes to Instagram makeup looks, and I will be seeing you in tomorrow's video. Bye guys.